Welcome to this blog. It's another wrestling edition of a blog. This one is called Predictable Mania because I can basically almost call every single match on who's gonna win, which is not good for the card. So on the pre-kickoff show, you have three matches: Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Then you have the women's Battle Royal, and you have the Cruiserweight Championship between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. So let's start off with those three matches. And the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I'm going to take Elias to win that one. In the women's Battle Royal, they're kind of, and I'm hearing, they're kind of leaning towards Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, or Bayley, which I think is absolutely stupid. It should go to somebody who needs a push, somebody like a Sonya Deville, a Mandy Rose, a Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott. It should go to somebody that needs a push to win the women's battle royal, not girls who are already established in this business. That is why WWE seems to amaze me that they fail over and over and over again by just pushing people that are already established. You got to make other stars. People will get bored if you have the same stars over and over and over. You could still use those stars, but have stars push, help put other people over and to help elevate new stars. That is what you need to do. So on that long run, I'm probably going to have to go either Bayley or Sasha or Becky to win that one because it's predictable. But if I had a choice, Mandy Rose would win the Battle Royal. Why? There's something in her, when you look at her, that you see a star in Mandy Rose. Chick has been only up for 5 months on the main roster. Yes, she's green. Yes, she's getting better in the ring. But look at Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss was average when she came up to the main roster, and she's a 4-time champion. Mandy Rose needs to work on one thing: mic. She already has the look ability to be a star. Her in-ring is as good as Alexa Bliss. If she can get halfway decent on the mic, you have a star in Mandy Rose in this business. She wants to be respected and to be a name in this industry. So I would have Mandy Rose, if it was up to me, win this Battle Royal to start a slow push for her to become a name in this business. If she doesn't win, don't have her be the first eliminated like she was in the Elimination Chamber and the Women's Royal Rumble at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. If she gets eliminated, have her eliminate a few girls, and then if she gets eliminated, so be it. It'll show you something that this girl wants it. If you just have her be out first, you're basically burying the girl. It makes no sense whatsoever. But everything WWE has been done in the last couple of years makes no sense. So I don't know who I'm going to pick in that one. If it's up to me, Mandy Rose wins. But it's up to Vince. Probably Becky, Sasha, or Bayley will be the best guess to win that women's battle royal. Now, let's go to the main card of Predictable Mania. Let's start off with the Intercontinental, a triple threat: The Miz versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Me, on a personal level, I think Finn Balor's boring. He's basically failed since he's been on the main roster. And Seth Rollins is rumored to maybe be feuding with somebody else after Mania. So in this case, I'd rather have The Miz retain, but I don't think it'll happen. So if that's the case, they'll probably just give it to Finn, just to give him the belt, and maybe Finn and Miz will feud after Mania over that title and have Seth Rollins move on to something else. Now let's go to another match on that card. You have the U.S. title. It's a fatal 4-way. Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. You know who I think should win? Rusev Day. Rusev should win the United States Championship. Why? If you look at look at his shirts, I looked it up the other day. He's third in merchandise sales for T-shirts behind John Cena and Roman Reigns. Vince cannot ignore that. If he does, Vince is a dummy. But I wouldn't be surprised if Orton retained or they gave it to Ruder Mahal and Rusev is the one that gets pinned in that match. Would not surprise me at all. They're stupid if they do. But I think Rusev should win that match. Now, let's go to the tag team. Another tag team title match. You have The Bar. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Braun and a mystery partner. The question remains, who is Braun Strowman's mystery partner? I don't know. But I think at the end of the day, I think Braun Strowman and his tag team partner will beat The Bar and become the new tag team champions. Now, let's go to another match. The other tag team. You have the Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. I think the Bludgeon Brothers will get it done and will pin probably Kofi Kingston, I'm thinking. They'll pin him, or it depends who's going to be in for the New Day. One of them's going to be sitting out. If it's Kofi in, Kofi will get pinned. If it's Xavier Woods in, Xavier Woods will get pinned by one of the Bludgeon Brothers, and the Bludgeon Brothers will walk away tag team champions tonight at WrestleMania. Now, let's go to another match we have at WrestleMania. You have Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax walks out the champion because they're building up her to be able to face Ronda Rousey supposedly at SummerSlam for the Raw Women's title. So they need to build up Nia Jax as an indestructible monster. So Ronda Rousey could just beat her. So Nia Jax is going to beat Alexa Bliss tonight at WrestleMania. Now, let's go to another match we have at WrestleMania. You have Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Title versus streak. Latest rumor, Ronda Rousey is going to end the streak next year at WrestleMania. So if that's the case, Asuka beats Charlotte and walks out the SmackDown Women's Champion tonight at WrestleMania. Now, let's go to another match we have at WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan, yes, he's back in the ring as a wrestler. He was cleared. Daniel Bryan and Shane versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Rumor is Shane McMahon might turn on Daniel Bryan, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will win to get reinstated to SmackDown Live. If Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon win, they are fired, and they will most likely end up on Monday Night Raw. Where would I rather see him? I'd probably rather see him on Raw, so I think Daniel Bryan and Shane might win this match. Now, let's go to the next match that I have here. You have probably the dream match of the night. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. A dream match in the making. I'm going to go Shinsuke Nakamura will walk out with the WWE title tonight, and AJ Styles will move over to Monday Night Raw. And they will finally reunite the Balor Club, the Bullet Club, or whatever you call those guys, with Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor. That would be a great team, those guys. So you will have AJ will lose to Shinsuke Nakamura tonight at WrestleMania. Now let's go to another match we have at WrestleMania. The debut of Ronda Rousey teaming with Kurt Angle versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. This match is a no-brainer. Ronda Rousey and Kurt are going to win. Ronda Rousey is probably going to tap out Stephanie McMahon tonight, and she will probably tap out, and then she'll be gone off television for a while, along with Triple H. So they set up a feud that lasts a month and a half, has one match, and that feud ends. Totally ridiculous and very stupid. That is just absolutely dumb to have book a match where you're going to have a feud for like a month and a half, and then the people leave, and then the feud ends. That's dumb to me. They'll win, but in the long run, I prefer Ronda Rousey not tap out Stephanie, because it would make Ronda Rousey look weak that she tapped out a non-wrestler. I would rather have Ronda Rousey, if she wins, I'd rather have her tap out Triple H. That would make her stronger and it more believable that she tapped out a guy than tapping out a non-wrestler like Stephanie McMahon. So that is a no-brainer. Now, let's go to, I believe I covered that one. Now let's go to the main event, which is probably most likely going to be the main event. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to win, no brainer. Brock Lesnar's leaving WWE, going to go back to UFC. Roman Reigns is going to win, and there's rumors he's going to feud with Seth Rollins or AJ Styles after WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. But there's also rumors Paul Heyman might leave with Brock Lesnar, or he might stay to become the advocate of Roman Reigns. If he becomes the advocate of Roman Reigns will turn heel tonight, align himself with Paul Heyman, and then he'll feud with two of the faces on Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles or Seth Rollins, or even both in a triple threat for the Universal Championship, which Roman will, of course, will retain for a while until he finally loses somewhere on like Survivor Series. And then they'll book Roman Reigns some other direction and then bring him back into the title picture like they always do. That's the same thing over and over and over. So those are my predictions for Predictable Mania for WrestleMania 34 that is about to go on air in about an hour and a half or so for the pre-show before WrestleMania itself starts from New Orleans. So those are my predictions on who I think is going to win. But I think they should win some of those? Probably not. Because WWE predicts their shows and the fans buy into it and they still watch it. So that's all I have to say about Predictable Mania. Yes, 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 yes. WrestleMania is here. Talk to you guys later.